Hi there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim here to give you your reading for the next 7 days or the week ahead is how I would like to do it. Hope you guys are doing great today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here and spending this space or time with me. You are much appreciated. Let's get into this. Cosmos Oracle, let me know what's going on with Virgo or what do they need to know. So opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. And they are for your most high. I have Cell coming out. I usually pull from my Oracle genetic gifts when that card comes out because it's usually speaking about, obviously, right, what makes up our body and possible changes going on there. And so always shifting of energy. Oh, wow. Okay, and matter. There's something going on physical with you right now is what I can gather from this. Yeah, I think we need to just go ahead and pull from the Oracle genetic gifts because I think this has to do with ascension and energy. Obviously, it's going to help you with your manifestation or matter. That card, matter, reminds me of, the magician energy. So you creating something, but something's actually happening on a physical level to your cells, your body, that is going to be directly affecting your abilities and what you are manifesting at this time. So for Virgo, what else can you give me on that? Interesting. So life path number 9 is coming out. I'm a life path number 9, so I know a lot about it. There's a lot of things so you don't have to be this life path to be experiencing what I'm going to be talking about. So take it as your message. Okay. So this is somebody who's like an old soul who has lived the life paths that are underneath the 9 already. You come into this world and you're very prone to like swings of opposite ends. So the thing is with this number or the amount of like old soul wisdom that you embody is you can either be prone to like very, very serious dark times or extremely high times. You can be pulled extremely to service to others, which you usually excel very well in if this path is like influencing your life. But on the opposite end, you can be on the opposite end with this and do completely service to self, which you're not usually as successful in life if you choose that. So it says the peacemaker on the card. Ruling planet Mars usually have a really broad, big perspective thinking. So you're going to very empathetic to others because you somewhere in your cell, in your cells, in your DNA, it's passed on this wisdom or information of or can relate on some level. Might not know how you can, but you feel that relation to everything and everyone, and like life has a big mission to it if should you choose to go in that direction. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, they're confirming the empathic nature of yourself, okay, and of your cells. Literally, extremely sensitive person. You feel each other's emotions or one another's emotions. So I would say at the cellular level, you are probably going through a lot of different feelings, right? And exploring that right now. Maybe even wondering, why is it I either feel this way? Why is it the extreme of nothing matters, nihilism, to all of a sudden every little thing in the universe is speaking to me and sensing and feeling energy. So there's like these opposite sides. Well, there is to everything, right? It can be a good thing to be an empath, but it can also be very overwhelming, and it has a dark side to it as well as everything does. So right now, yeah, I would think that you're picking up on quite a lot of information of what's going on with different people at this time. Nice. I saw that one when I first started shuffling. So this is, you have the tree here as above, so below, and you see that where the roots are, it is embracing a big book. And so this is in alignment with this number here, 9, of the culmination of everything, and being able to have access to it. Could be the Akashic records that you're accessing. All of our cells are portals like that for you to get information from. And the claircognizant ability is like somewhere in your body you have all the information that you need to pull on. So whenever you have a question, the answer will just appear. And these can be talking about really complex spiritual things at this time. Yeah. I'm going to take this one too. 8 on the bottom, but it says Ascension number 8. Mental plane, seed crystal, 8 through 10 chakras are activated. So they're always there, right? I just feel like this is meaning more access to it. So these chakras are the ones that are outside of our body. As you know, the 7 chakras are the ones that 7 chakras lie within our body, main ones, but there's so many branches too of that too. There's a lot. 8 is right above your head, so, and then 9 is right above 8, and then 10 is like right below your feet, outside of your body though, kind of grounding you. So when these channels are more, I don't know if I like that word activated, or maybe just more energy is sent to it, you have a deeper sense of being connected to higher self, which also puts you in contact with like higher meaning and purpose. You do have access to past lives and or future lives, present also, all of it happening at the same time. That is what your spirit always is able to access. But so so this is your soul giving you more information when these things are, you could have sensations in your head letting you know, maybe different tingles or different pressure points, and might be rotating or moving as these areas are opened. So this would make you more sensitive, but I have to say that with the 9th chakra, the 9 is standing out. The 9th chakra is going to be able to, if it is more, there's more energy flowing through it, then it's going to be able to help you filter and filter out different energies that touch your energy center, let's say. Your energy field, your auric field. So with this type of awakening also comes greater protection, you could say, in a sense, greater protection, and natural, because it's naturally built into you. And of course, that 10 would be a deepening connection to the earth and its inhabitants. More empathy, which leads to more compassionate action. The highest form of love that you can have. Now, you might not access past life energy or future life energy the way I can just pick up a book here and open it and flip to my answer. It may be coming to you in different ways, or different senses, different types of clairs, right? Clairaudient through hearing, claircognizant here just through thought. Clairsentient is clear feeling. Clairliance, clear smelling. Clairgustance would be clear tasting. Did I forget one? Clairvoyance, clear seeing. Well, I see this vow that you have made to yourself. That's how I usually read this card. comic. It has to do with being outside of the box, or being able to think outside of the box, outside of any kind of limitation, or even, you know, if a structure, the main message with the box is that sometimes structures are in place, and when they're used at the time they're needed, and then sometimes you outgrow the box, or you outgrow, it's not that it didn't serve a purpose at one time. So I see this as learning, expanded consciousness, awareness, and just learning more, and some sort of conscious creation, magician energy that lies outside of the box, where you can get very creative with your life, doing things very different, right? Unique, different. You're definitely putting your own spin on things. The comic, sometimes that's the best energy to have if things are very tense. War is afoot. When you have things like that going on, the comic energy is necessary to, do you remember Full Metal Jacket, the Joker? Like that type of personality needs to be in every scene of those times in our life. So that's just what's coming out to me when I think of this. Or Steve Martin, I don't know, just some really corny type of humor. So it lifts your vibration. It helps move the energy through you in a nice way. Gets you in alignment with the things that you'd rather be experiencing, especially during tough situations or hardship or suffering, through whatever personal experience you might be going through also. So the vow, we have this color, this yellow, which is it speaks to awakening to something, enlightenment, awakening. And then that picture, I have another card here that in a different deck that has a very similar picture, and it was talking about you investing your all into something. So this is a vow, or might be a promise that you have made to your higher self has made, but we do see two pairs of hands there. So I want to get more on the vow. Or Virgo, more on the vow. Was being lit up or activated. It might have something to do with the solar flare activity. I know we just had a geomagnetic storm, 13th, 14th, 15th, and I'm sure there's more to come. I think you've heard me talk about this before, but we're in solar cycle 25 right now, and it lasts 11 years. Started 2019, so that means we're at the peak. This year is going to have a lot of solar activity, just as predicted it should. And so this is also probably helping with light codes, changing things on a cellular level, things that I can't exactly explain, but I feel like are going on, because I feel the change within myself when these things occur here on Earth. We obviously see the Earth react in many different ways to it, with volcanoes, radio blackouts, electricity blackouts, or just different things, right? Earthquakes, tornadoes, different things. So they're saying that has something to do, and also the meaning of this card in the deck from the Cosmos Oracle is that the universe is about to provide a very strong natural force of energy for you to work with, and that line is like, where are you going to divert this or send this attention to? Where this is the action, and this is the line getting to the action. So it's about putting all your energy into something that really matters to you. And it's reminding me of, like, what have you promised yourself? What is your higher self promised, or what has you promised yourself you would experience here? As long as it's, of course, for your highest good, and you always have free will. So I just need to mention that. But solar zenith here is talking about that line being like the surface. So it's the surface of Earth, and then your alignment to the sun right now. So in a metaphor, in a metaphorical way, that's saying your alignment, your chakras right now are very lit up and aligned, especially those ones outside of our body that are connected with higher energy beings at this time. This is connecting with really high frequency and you being very aligned with the divine. Synchronous rotation is the two sides of the moon, one side always being hidden. And usually feel like this is talking about something that we might be, sometimes it's about a feeling or an emotion that we've been hiding from ourselves. I mean, it can be something literal that's actually been hidden from you, but because of the moon, I feel like it has to do with a hidden emotion or something that needs to be acknowledged. And then here's the pulsar card. The pulsar card is short, intermittent bursts of energy. I always see this as like the pulsar, it reminds me of a signal. So I feel like it's something in combination here. This feels like a divine mission activation, or you know, something within your cells that was going to get activated at a certain time, and it's tied in here to your higher self. So you could have short burst, you could even feel like, you know what, I have short bursts of energy throughout the day. Sometimes some days are just exhausting, and then other days it's like short burst. Tell us more here about synchronous rotation. Devil. Oh, the devil and the sun on the bottom. The devil. What are we hiding? Okay, so the devil. And I asked about synchronous rotation, which is talking about something that may be hidden from ourselves. Now, if the devil is in the dark, like a dark position, then it's talking about addictions and vices and things that hold us in bondage here, that have made like a external control on ourselves. I think it does have to do with something that makes us have to go inside this box, actually. So in what way do you feel boxed in by either a person, a controlling relationship, or a vice or something external that you think you got to have? Like, if that's whatever it is it limiting you in some way? Because that's what they're saying this box thing has to do with. And it will be different, of course, for different people of what that represents. Usually there's a reason we think of as to why we need this energy, why we need it. Like there's usually a reason. You don't usually just jump into a box and want to get trapped, okay? You know, so yeah. All right. Sometimes it's to be in this comic energy, or to take things lightly, or to escape. So escapism can be associated with that too. All like very understandable. It's understandable, I think. So the next card coming out is your Eight of Pentacles. Really good card for whatever it is that you are working on, or what you work on. I mean, I don't know. Some of you might be a stand-up comedian. I actually do have a client who's a stand-up comedian. So I know some of you all might be into some sort of work where you incorporate your funniness. Or maybe this is just you at work or something. Like you're the one that keeps things lighthearted for people. Well, whatever it is that you do, this is about getting really good. Like mastery level is reached with some sort of skill that you have, or ability that you have, and you could make good money off of it. So if you want to use the devil energy in the light way, you'll use it for its ability to be very strategic, what it wants to plan happens next, especially when it comes to what you want to manifest in the material world, like the Matter card up here. You get another card here. So this is showing success when it comes to work. Judgment, Knight of Pentacles. I always think Judgment is that alarm clock from Spirit. And it is waking you up. Maybe it's waking you up to this vow energy or this promise that you've made to yourself. I see something good coming in. The Knight of Pentacles is usually talking about a lucrative offer that's coming your way. In this deck, I think the guidebook says that this wealthy individual is offering you a ride. Do you get in the car? So it's something that's going to be offered to you. And it's talking about like your personality, or a personality of somebody that fits the Knight of Pentacles. This is like honest, reliable, dependable. And this feels like it's related to a new path or something. That judgment that you're awakened to, enlightened to. Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't mean to do that. Something that would mean the world for you. The completion of a major cycle, lesson, pattern, and the start of the new chapter. So that's what it would represent. Any advice for them? The Fool. Enlightenment. Enlightenment to something. There's that color, right? And the Fool is enlightened, is awake and aware of the journey and what they have been thus far. And they know they're at 0 point, or they can be back at 0 point. From 0 point, which is card number 0, anything is possible from that point. Right. It's like a new lease on life, and taking the first baby step into a new part of your journey. So it's really good energy here. Yeah, take a look at what you think might be holding you back. That's the main message here about this. And just to be aware of the cellular changes, things that are going on spiritually for you, helping you. They will help you. Anything else for them? Okay. Contemplation, deep breath, centered, go within, steady, balanced. It does say balanced chakras here. And I'm picking up on that with the solar zenith, with your alignment. Time alone, reflection, wellness, and rest. And it's time, they're saying. So it is time to confront whatever energy has been assisting with putting you in a box. It's something that has an unseen energy behind it, but you would feel it and you would see the effects. So this is a very light yellowy card, summer. It says within 3 to 6 months here, Cancer, Leo, Virgo energy, your energy. Of course, that can be coming up, right? Starting June, July, August. The water carrier is about having a benefactor or somebody that wants to give to you, but also that energy of giving back to everyone else also is there. So the water carrier, crystal ball, your intuition. This is in your, that card is standing out to me, your knowing and your intuition. Premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, and future planning. So a good time to trust yourself and your abilities. Biker says lone wolf style, impervious, nonconformist, standing up, breaking rules, enjoying the ride, moving on. And then you have bedroom with sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, alone time, oasis, astral travel. But they're saying, they're pointing out the word alone time here, because time alone and then alone time. They're pointing out those with that. It's very important, and some sort of decision has been made. Now, this could be your spirit team saying it is time for you to be decisive on your path or which way you're wanting to go, and then they will start sending in the synchronicities that help you along that path. Okay, let's get an angel number and close out your reading. If you'd like a private reading, those are open. They're pre-recorded videos and you get a private link, of course, on your energy. But make sure you put in checkout or the notes section at checkout what you would like to know from the reading. And for Virgo, what is their angel number? Number 2. You have a great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive, unbiased nature allows you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I'm diplomatic. That can be an offer of partnership here coming in also. So it does say offer accepted. Or a good court ruling here, something like that. 88, you're on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. And that's what I have for you, Virgos. I'm sending you love and light. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.